Good evening, guys. I haven't been posting anything these days because I've been busy, but today we are going to look at the journey of Yara and Jovi. We all know the couple. They have a young child called Myla, but we are going to look at the attitude of Yara since she has received a green card. The moment Yara received a green card, then she was just persistent, asking Jovi that she wanted to go to Europe. I think it's in Prague, to meet her mother and also to meet her family that were displaced from Ukraine because of the war. But Jovi was asking, please just wait for me until I come back from my work and then we can go together. Initially, she wanted to go on her own, but I think later on she decided to wait for Jovi because she knew that Jovi was going to be her financial support. We know that Gwen, the mother of Jovi, was not happy about the whole situation. Not that she was not happy about her going to visit her family in Prague, but she was not happy about the war in Ukraine and how it would affect the family. But Yara does whatever Yara wants, so she insisted that I am going to go to Europe and meet my family and meet my mother. Yes, of course, I do feel for Yara. I don't want to be judgmental here because I know that she misses her mother, but the way she talks to people, she always thinks that she is really entitled or somehow privileged to do whatever she wants. The couple arrived in Prague and everyone was very happy, and the mother and the daughter were hugging each other, and I really wanted to cry because I think Yara was really, really, really missing her mother, and I think she was also grateful that her mother was safe from the war. And you can see the couple meeting the mother, and they had flowers and they exchanged hugs and everything. It was really, really an emotional moment. It was emotional moment to see the mother of Yara meeting the couple, and she was very, very happy for them. And also she met little Myla, who was just sleeping and exhausted from the whole trip. And I do understand, as a grandmother, the best moment is to meet your grandchild. And that was the moment that made me to feel emotional as well. And I was happy for Yara to meet her mother at that time. She then started to make a nasty comment. I would say it's nasty because she was saying that, oh, Myla is getting used to my mom, and my mom was having a walk with Myla, and I would love to have somebody that is going to help me with a child without asking them to do it. And then she was referring to Gwen, the mother of Jovi. And I feel that it was really, really disrespectful because Gwen was there for Yara after the delivery to make sure that she was taken care of, especially when Jovi was not around. Yara wants to have a nanny 24/7 so that she can go out with her friends and as much as possible and to have a good time without taking care of the baby. And that is really a bad situation. In their conversation between Yara and the mother, they were talking in their own language. Yara was asking if the mother can be a nanny in America, but the mama said, no, I can't, because I cannot come back to my country if I'm applying for being a refuge. Then the second option was, is it possible to be a nanny here? And now you can see now she is trying indirectly to convince Yara to stay in Europe so that she can be a nanny for Yara 24/7. On the second day after their arrival, we can see Yara with her mother and Mila going out. They wanted to explore Prague, and she was really excited to be in Europe, and she felt that that was her country. I think that's when they were talking about getting a flat with her mother, because Yara didn't like Jovi to accompany them, because I think she wanted her time with the mother to talk about this moving to Europe together without having Jovi there. After the outing between mother and Yara, the next day Jovi and Yara were having a breakfast in the morning, and I think Jovi was having a little bit of a hangover, and he was enjoying his breakfast with a glass of champagne, and there comes Yara with a big bomb telling Jovi that, or Jovi asks Yara, what is your plan for today? And then Yara says that we are going with my mother because we are looking for an apartment here in Prague. And Jovi was really shocked, and he was saying, what are you talking about? And really, I felt bad for Jovi, because Yara never discussed any situation where she was looking for a flat in Prague. Now Yara said that, I have to have a flat because my family need my support. I have to have my own place. What will happen to me if you leave me one day? My father left my mother without anything. What if you leave me? It's all these stories now that are coming out. Yara never talked about those things when she first moved to US. And Jovi took care of Yara at that time, because Yara was just like a spoiled brat. She didn't want to stay in Louisiana where Jovi was staying with the family. She wanted to be in the suburbs. She didn't like the food. She was complaining about the food. She was complaining about Jovi going out and everything. But Jovi had to leave everything, including his friends, including his family, and he moved to the suburb just to support and to show the love to Yara. And now Yara thinks that, Jovi is going to leave me one day without anything, so I have to secure some sort of an accommodation so that at least I can have something to hold on. So Yara was just lying and trying to be manipulative and telling Jovi that, it's not that I just want to get an apartment, but my mom wants to look for the apartment because she wants a place to be bought so that she and Mila can visit and stay in Prague. But I don't think that was a situation. The situation was, there was a conversation between the mother and Yara decided with the mother that let's look for the accommodation or a flat to buy so that at least I can have a second home in case something happens to me between me and Jovi. I really felt bad for Jovi because I felt that Jovi was being betrayed, and even Jovi was telling Yara that his mother was asking, do you think that Yara will come back? Because everyone was thinking that Yara was missing her mother, and there was a big chance that Yara would say that, oh, I want to go back and stay with my mother or my family in Europe. So now the reality was really happening in front of Jovi, and Jovi was really pissed off because Yara never communicated about the fact that she wanted to have an apartment in Europe. When Jovi is raising his concern and Yara is saying that, look, don't be bothered, I will be buying this house with my own money. And Jovi is saying that, no, it's not your own money, it's our money, because we are married and we are a family. Of which that is really a correct answer, because Jovi is also taking care of Yara 100%. So Yara now thinks that she is rich because of doing the online business and Instagram and whatever that she is doing on her spare time. She thinks now she's having her own money, that she can do whatever she wants without talking to the husband. And I think that is really wrong. If you are a couple married, when it comes to finances, you have to communicate with your partner. You have to say that, look, I need to do this, I have this money, can I have maybe your help, or can I have your permission? But a couple should talk about their finances. I really feel bad for Jovi because he is a young man, well educated, having a good job, but now he is facing a brat like Yara who doesn't care. And I think what Yara wants now is to go back to Europe so that she can get another victim, divorce Jovi, and get another man with money, and then continue with her life. The following day, Jovi was driving them to look for a flat, and Jovi wanted to be there because he wanted to stop the whole plan that was crazy between Yara and her mother. And during their drive to town, the mother was saying that she would love to have a 3-bedroom flat so that Myla can have her own room. And you could see these people were thinking bigger and bigger. And now the question was, did they have enough money, or they were trying to scam Jovi to pay for the flat? So to cut this video short, I'm not going to go into details, but what I can say is that they went to the first apartment, which really looked like a cheap studio at the basement, and this studio was not really well kept. It was having holes on the walls, holes on the ceiling. Bathroom was very tight and small. The kitchen was not well kept, and the dining room, it's a sitting room, and the bedroom was all combined in one place, and it was very tiny. And then Yara was asking how much would it be, and when Jovi calculated, the whole place to buy was something like 164,000 US dollars. And Yara was very surprised because she thought that things were going to be cheaper. And when she asked about the 3-bedroom apartment, that was also going to be like doubled. And then at that time, she realized that this was not a joke, and she didn't have enough money from whatever she was doing in US and selling like clothes online. And in the last scene, you can see Jovi was really smiling and say, think again, you need to have more money to do these things. So in your opinion, guys, just tell me, do you think that this is the correct way of Yara doing things with Jovi? because we all have seen Jovi. Jovi has really grown up to be a good dad, a good husband, and a good partner. And he loves his wife, and he is also very supportive. But the way Yara is acting now is really acting like a brat. Hey guys, thank you for listening, and thank you for taking your time to listen to this short video. Please just give me your opinion. I might be wrong, I might be right about Yara's behavior, but if you get time today, can you please just subscribe, share, and comment and like this video? This is going to help me to get more subscribers so that we can also increase the number of videos that I produce each and every week. Thank you, and God bless you.